Okay, so this is kind of a different video for my channel. I apologize if it's a little bit sloppy, but I'm not entirely sure what kind of format I like this to be in yet. But without further ado, time to let the mouse out of its cage, so to speak. If you haven't been paying attention, this is an unboxing of the Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum. And you could have found this on Amazon for $79.99 US not too long ago. But recently, and by recently I mean at the time of this video's recording, you can find it for $60, which makes it ever so slightly more compelling. So, I've owned the Proteus Core, not the Spectrum, for many moons now. Well, first of all, here's the basic branding stuff, I guess. Safety, warranty, compliance guide that no one reads. And here's the mouse. So this is a right-handed mouse that sits fairly comfortably in the hand, although there's not really a dedicated pinky or ring finger rest that some people like, so your fingers may end up dragging on the mouse mat or something as you slide your hand along. My hands aren't exactly on par with Gigantor or anything, but they're not really small enough to be denied the big boy gloves either. The mouse has 11 programmable buttons and another for like to infinity and beyond mode for the scroll wheel, just in case you do a lot of spreadsheet work or coding or anything like that. Maybe you want to, I don't know, fly through your Twitter or something. It sports the PMW3366 optical sensor, which is widely regarded as awesome incarnate. It's got up to 5 steps for DPI settings, and those can be seen here with the LED indicator lights. I'll throw up some B-roll or something because it's not easy to see. The bottom plate sits flush with the mouse body, which helps act as a bit of a thumb rest, and it's held on magnetically. This bottom compartment is where you can add 5 weights that are included here in this little carrying case thing. Each weight is worth about 3.6 grams, so in total, if I did my math right, and I sure hope I did because that'd be embarrassing, it should be about 18 grams of extra weight you can add to the mouse, just in case you like a little bit of extra junk in the trunk, so to speak. This thing has a polling rate of 1,000 reports per second, I want to say. Yes, 1,000 reports per second, which is basically 1 report every millisecond. It's got rubber grips on both sides, which is fairly nice. They feel good. They're textured, so it's not super smooth or anything, but I mean, it's not uncomfortable either. The switches are mechanical. The left and right click are rated for 20 million clicks, and the rest of them, I have no idea. Logitech doesn't tell me. But I would imagine it's somewhere close to that. There's a sniper button here, just in case I forgot to mention that. The whole thing is pretty much run by a 32-bit microcontroller, and last but not least, we have a braided cable. Never ever take for granted the braided cable. It's also got a little Velcro strap on it to hold the cable in place just in case you're into that kind of thing, which is nice because I am. Now, everything I just listed off is pretty much akin to that of the Core in addition to the Spectrum. So the Core and the Spectrum are very similar. In fact, they're pretty much almost exactly the same thing. So you may or may not be wondering, what exactly is the difference? Why does this exist if there is already the Core? Well, in addition to the R and the G, which is, you know, the RNG and RGB, you get pretty much the 16.8 million colors minus 1 for blue that RGB can pretty much dazzle your eyeballs with. You also get a black bottom plate. The Core has a blue one, and that's for more color neutrality, just in case, like, because it doesn't make sense to have like red LEDs with a blue bottom plate, because that'd be silly. Kind of like those freaking motherboard manufacturers that will put like yellow or something all over their motherboard, but they'll give you RGB lighting anyway. Or red. Red is more common. Red is more relatable. Anyway, aside from that, you gain 4 more letters on the box, I guess. So, is that. That's all I have to say about that for now. Once I play with this thing a little bit more, I'll have a more solid review for both of these mice coming very soon, the G502's Proteus Spectrum and Core. If you like this video, feel free to give me a thumb of approval. If you did not, though, you know, tell me why in the comments section. I'm still kind of experimenting to see what works and what doesn't. And if you're digging the idea of a review about this mouse that's probably way later than it should be, or if you're into some really crappy gameplay videos or whatever, then go ahead and slap the subscribe button. That'd be cool too. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.